lounging around.
Got some bad company.
Let's get him over with! Action item. Attack! Takes all sorts. Like an amateur. Stop that. Hook in the end. Like an amateur.
I must ask you to hold still. Take this admonishment with all the professional affection a physician can legally administer. In future, you might consider moving away from bullets instead of into them.
But without my leg, how am I gonna climb the ranks?
Literally, probably not very dexterously. Metaphorically, well, that depends on your own initiative, doesn't it?
Yeah, Doc. Is this really necessary? Kind of need my leg. You know, for getting around and such.
I don't have time to argue about this. I have other patients waiting. If you're disinclined to live, leave. Otherwise, we need to get you prepped for the procedure.
Say, how sore are my pockets gonna be after all this, Doc? Don't suppose there's a discount for only taking a portion of the leg?
I'm not running a charity. If you desire full treatment, you'll pay full cost. If that's a problem, seek compensation from your commanding officer. Well then, she should have thought about that before getting shot.
This is a mighty big decision, Doc. Can I have a moment to noodle on it?
I don't encourage delays, but very well. It'll take a few minutes for me to warm up the saw anyway. It would be inappropriate to hazard a guess on the exact percentage, but be assured I've reduced the margin of error significantly over the years. Spoken like a true fan of sepsis. However, you're not the one going under the knife, so I hardly see how it concerns you. Sweet merciful law, as if I haven't enough to contend with than some would-be resurrectionist coming around. What's next, a giant station falling out of the sky to crush us all? In case it isn't apparent, I'm having what might be called a day. A whole platoon of soldiers decided to get themselves all shot up defending the forward operating base. And then there's Erickson. Something happened with a drone. I don't know. You'd be better off speaking with him about it. Oh, good lad. But he's mistaken. It's not more hands I need, but resources. Short of you skipping back in time and ordering the coagulant I need, I doubt anything can be done to accelerate the timetable for treating these soldiers. I am a doctor, not a magician. I cannot manufacture coagulant from the Aether, neither do I possess the special training to improvise with what supplies I have on hand. Now, was there anything else? Some. Most still tout the all-healing nature of Protectorate medicine. But despite that, they're surprisingly amenable to accepting treatment.
They ain't grown up with the right to dissent. Probably wouldn't even occur to them to turn down poison if you told them to take it.
Good thing I don't prescribe poison then. Normally. In truth, I expected more resistance given the sudden transition. But I'm not one to complain of a headache I don't have. My stimulants cost a premium, but take enough and you'll see the architect. Yeah, at least that's what I've heard. You've returned. Now let me fetch some clean gloves. I'll do it later. I'm still quite busy, so make this quick if you please. At the moment, yes, it's only medical. In case it isn't apparent. And then there's Erickson. Something happened with a drone. I don't know. You'd be better off speaking with him about it. Those soldiers, short of you skipping back in time and ordering the coagulant I need, I doubt anything can be done. Now, was there anything else?
Why are you pestering me? Yes? Can't help you. Let's not wait. Mind your own business interests.
Go, consume. Like a good consume.
No time to conversate.
Oh, please, take a seat. And the doctor will be with you.
I'd say welcome back, but if you're here for the doc, hope you ain't in any kind of hurry. Wait's still on the long side of short. Surely did. Aw, heck, but I shouldn't complain.
Takes all sorts. Knock off the funny bit.
Think you're being subtle? You're wanted for crimes against Auntie's choice. Make ready your bits, or make peace with the architect.
I thought I smelled. I'm still quite busy, so make this quick if you please. Take this admonishment with all...
But without my...
Literally, probably not very dexterously. Metaphorically, well, excuse me, I'm in the middle of a private...
Say...
I'm not running a charity. If you desire a kind, if naive offer. Unless you have thousands of bits to burn, any amount you could provide would be a drop in the tank at best. My services do not come cheaply.
This is a mighty big decision, Doc. Can I have a moment to noodle on it?
I don't encourage delays, but very well. It'll take a few minutes for me to warm up the saw anyway. I must ask you to hold still.
Auntie's been looking for you, criminal. Pay what you owe, or your reckless behavior ends here.
these years and I still can't get my head around what Augustine did. Sacrifice. Oh, glad to see you up and ambling about. See, you know, when I first learned some of the escape pods made it away from the station, I'd hoped might divert. If she's of a mind to, she could use. She'd have followed protocol, established a safe room there. Wager that's where we'll find clues as to her present plans and whereabouts. I'd have reckoned, just to be clear, we might wasn't.
Records indicate that unfortunately, due to a jam, the dispenser is currently theorized. This unit has an advanced decryption key that can aid helpful addendum. Scan that. Additionally, the second lockbox's contents may contain parts to upgrade you, and please. Congratulations on your acquisition of the dematerializer. The dispenser is now functioning normally.
See that thing in the sky there? That'll be the Vox relay.
Vox stations serve as key communication hubs for the Protectorate. Unauthorized visitors are likely to be shot or hanged on sight.
And that's why we're headed to Fairfield first. Less chance of us getting shot while picking up the Breeze trail.